Hi everybody, welcome back to the Cussler Museum. Hi, I'm Kelly-lowden, I'm the curator here at the Cussler Museum. Welcome back for another segment of doing what we do here at the museum. Today we have another special car for you that we're going to show you today. So let's go inside and take a look. Kind of an interesting car. This car is a car that we're getting ready for a trip down to Amelia Island for the concourse down in Jacksonville, Florida. So we've been working on the car, trying to get it ready. This is a 1928 Stutz. It is a version which you would call a town car. The front end of the car here, the front compartment, actually opens up and becomes a convertible type version where the chauffeur drives and the owner sits in the back. And the car basically is designed, you know, to take people to the different places around town and so forth, and what a way to show up. This car is 1928 Stutz, it's a 1928 Stutz, vertical 8. The engine basically is an 8-cylinder engine, sort of like an inline engine. They call it vertical because of the engine from the oil pan to the valve cover. It is an overhead valve engine, so a massive engine, 300 cubic inch, and only puts out though about 95 horsepower, but good enough for this car. It got people where they needed to go. Also about this car, it's a special built car. This car was made by Fleetwood. Fleetwood was actually a coach builder back in the day before they became involved with Cadillac. They built coaches and wagons and different things, and when cars came into the picture, automobiles came into the picture, they had to take and figure out how they were going to survive. So they started building custom bodies for cars for different companies. And so that's what's on this car. And they usually sported an emblem from the coach builder that would be mounted on the car, and you can see right here it says Fleetwood. This particular car, I did a ground-up restoration on this car back in probably the mid-90s. Car turned out really nice, and Stutzes were, you would think they were a European car just by the name Stutz, but these cars were actually built in the United States. They were actually manufactured in Indianapolis, Indiana. Some of the early Stutzes, as the Stutz Bearcat, were a sporty car that they actually raced. We have a 1913 Stutz Bearcat in the collection, and we also have two other Stutzes in the collection besides this car. So this car here is one that we're kind of working on right now and getting ready to go, and once it's ready, we're going to take it out and run it and make sure that it's okay. We get to work on you know, a lot of neat stuff, like we've said before, and this is one of those cars too. This car sports a leather interior, which the chauffeur drove in, and then in the back of the car, pretty luxurious back here, you have a cloth material that the people rode in, which was nice and comfortable. And then the car also has what is called jump seats, and this was extra seating for people that if you had somebody riding along, you had extra room there that you could put these seats down and ride in, and then they fold up and kind of go away and out of the way. So okay, well, we've got the car situated here, and we're going to get it out and run it. So hopefully you got to enjoy this, and we'll have more for you down the road here. But so this is what we're working on now. This is doing what we do here at the museum. So we'll get back with you. Thanks.